Hello, everyone. The moment you think like a leader, your entire life starts to change. Most people just wake up every morning only to survive the day. They wait for clear instructions and hope that something will improve. Nothing changes when you only think like a worker or follower. Workers often wait. True leaders always choose to move first. Workers ask what specific task they need to finish quickly. Leaders ask what part of the current system needs to be changed. This message is not about having an important job title. It is about mastering a powerful, self-directed mindset. This mindset puts you in charge of your growth and direction. If you are tired of old, repeating patterns, this is for you. You will learn exactly how leaders think, decide, and show up. More importantly, you can apply these same core principles today. Do not just work your way through the movements of your life. Choose to lead your own life actively, starting right now. Chapter 1. Think for impact, not for instructions. Life opens new doors for those who see beyond the current task. There is a big difference between waiting to be told what is next. The leader wakes up asking how they can make things better now. Thinking like a leader is not related to giving people orders. It is about how you honestly see yourself and your future potential. When you think for real impact, you stop just clocking in and out. You start acting as if your daily actions truly matter to the outcome. Every small, intentional choice builds a stronger reputation and future. Most people live on autopilot, following external instructions blindly. They wait for permission because they cannot see beyond the moment. A leader always thinks about consequences and long-term vision. A leader asks what genuine value they can personally bring. This is deep responsibility, not a display of personal ego. When you think for impact, you stop asking what others expect of you. You start asking what positive difference you can create right here. A formal position only rewards the inner leadership you already have. If you spend your days waiting, your personal growth stays limited. When you decide to think like a leader, your world immediately opens. You become someone who moves with clarity and clear intention. You take absolute responsibility for your direction and your life choices. Start by paying attention to your personal, daily decision habits. When you face a problem, do you freeze and wait for direction to arrive? Or do you quickly think about how you can fully solve it yourself now? Every time you act with ownership, your mind and future get stronger. A leader runs directly toward responsibility, not away from the challenge. Thinking for impact means seeing yourself as part of a bigger mission. Your professional work is a very clear reflection of your deep character. True leadership is always demonstrated in private, not only in public. It shows up in how you carry yourself when nobody else is watching you. If you expect much more from yourself than anyone else requires, you lead. Life can sometimes feel heavy and make you feel mentally exhausted, but a leader does not let those temporary feelings control their direction. They acknowledge the feeling, stand up, and resolutely keep moving forward. Leaders feel doubt and stress, but they respond with great courage. This mindset is the essential factor that separates real leaders from others. You build your future self by choosing to think for impact daily. Leaders do not work for praise. They work consistently for core purpose. How do you begin practicing this powerful mindset in your life today? First, notice when your mind enters its passive waiting mode for you. Ask simple questions. What essential step needs to happen here next? These questions move you from task worker mode to strategic leader mode. Second, speak with calm, consistent confidence when talking to others. Leaders offer specific solutions instead of only making complaints. A leader asks how the team can work together to solve the problem now. Third, act with quiet, relentless discipline in all of your daily tasks. Follow through on your plans, even when you feel tired and unmotivated. Discipline is a clear display of self-respect and commitment to growth. Fourth, build a strong awareness of the people and events around you now. Notice who needs clarity, encouragement, or specific guidance from you. People follow those who see them and truly care about their progress. Fifth, commit to continuous, relentless learning and self-improvement daily. A follower stops growing when a job feels comfortably easy and routine. A leader stays absolutely curious and seeks to learn something new every day. Do not think leadership means you must be completely perfect always. Leaders make mistakes, but they quickly own them and adjust their approach. Ask what you personally could have done better when something goes wrong. Your situation improves much faster when you choose to think differently first. Opportunity follows responsibility, and progress follows strong, focused effort. You do not need an official title to move with the force of a leader now. You need commitment, courage, and a powerful, clear sense of intention. Think for impact, not for specific external instructions you must follow. Think for personal growth, not for temporary and easy comfort or ease. Think for responsibility and high results, not for approval from others. If you do this, you will become someone others trust, admire, and learn from. Chapter 2. Make decisions that move things forward. Life gives you small and very big choices every single day you live. Most people just react to life. They are not proactively deciding their path. They wait for a clear sign or the mysterious arrival of the perfect time. Growth starts the moment you make choices that create forward momentum. This is the persistent, real core work of confident self-leadership. Every forward decision you make must begin with absolute clarity of mind. You cannot move purposefully towards something you cannot clearly define. A leader takes quiet time to define their personal, long-term direction. Once your vision is very clear, daily decisions instantly become much easier. You stop asking what you should do in the moment of choice, right now. You start asking if this choice truly aligns with your core life purpose. Effective decision-making is focused on achieving consistent forward progress. Indecision always destroys more potential than outright wrong decisions. When you choose to move, you instantly gain experience and deep knowledge. A strategic decision may not guarantee success, but it always ensures growth. Leaders quickly move past comfort and chase clear direction instead daily. You are not passively waiting for a perfect plan to magically appear now. You are actively creating the necessary plan, step by intentional, clear step. To move things forward, you must act based on priorities, not passing feelings. Your core values and long-term goals are the anchors that securely guide you. A leader responds to high pressure with a disciplined and focused purpose. When something fails, the leader immediately asks what must be done next. That crucial question instantly converts chaos into clear, focused direction. Every small, decisive action you take strengthens your inner self-trust. Leadership is always about momentum, not seeking perfection easily. You will never have perfect information before you have to make a choice. Small decisions, like choosing to learn a new skill, build large outcomes. Progress comes from consistent, deliberate, small movements forward always. A follower waits for direction and wants certainty before committing to action. A leader recognizes that waiting too long is actually a decision in itself by you. Forward movement means you take complete charge of the entire situation. You initiate clear action when everyone else is waiting for permission to move. Making confident forward decisions demands having quiet inner courage. It is the strong courage that says you will move forward despite any doubt. You grow courage only by actually doing, not by just talking about bravery. Leaders understand that seeking comfortable stagnation prevents all growth. You will feel doubt and confusion, but leaders act powerfully in spite of them. It is always much better to move with doubt than to stay stuck in regret. Leaders ultimately decide for themselves after seeking outside counsel. Forward movement means accepting full responsibility for all final outcomes. When mistakes happen, leaders look for the necessary lessons to be learned. You grow by asking what you personally could have done differently right now. Progressive decisions apply to your health, your character, and your life path. Leadership is quietly moving your life forward through sheer consistency daily. When you think forward, you attract difficult challenges as puzzles to solve. Life stops feeling like something that happens to you randomly and easily. It starts feeling like something you are consciously and actively shaping daily. You cannot learn to lead without consistently making hard, intentional decisions. The cost of making no decision at all is always far too high for your future. Movement creates absolute clarity. Standing completely still creates confusion. You need patience because growth happens through constant learning, repetition. Leadership is a truly long game about building a powerful, self-improving mindset. You build progress with whatever you currently have in front of you today. Leaders create forward momentum first, and then improvement quickly follows. Make decisions that move things forward and quickly build your confidence. Every single decision is a brick in the foundation of your future growth now. Chapter 3. See problems as chances to show direction. Every person will face significant problems and challenges in their life. The difference between rising and staying stuck is how you see problems. Most people see problems as frustrating barriers that ruin their inner peace. But leaders see problems as powerful moments to show calm direction. Problems are not signs of failure. They are clear invitations for you to lead. Every challenge is a chance to display vision, composure, and strength. When something goes wrong, the leader's mind responds with quick focus. A leader asks what specific lesson they can learn here and what to do next. This strong thinking instantly converts obstacles into growth opportunities. If you want to lead, you must train yourself to stay steady when things get rough. Problems clearly reveal the simple, honest truth about your current mindset. Leaders plan, adjust, and move forward under massive pressure and weight. They show others that calm direction works, but panic solves absolutely nothing. People naturally follow those who stay deeply grounded during high stress. A leader steps forward to look for facts and the necessary next step to take. This crucial difference in response instantly builds immense trust in your ability. You cannot control when problems appear, but you can control your true response. When you meet problems with direction, you instantly become valuable everywhere. When a problem hits, your very first job is to quietly pause and think clearly. A leader observes the situation and begins solving it piece by piece quickly. Ask what is truly happening and what is within your control right now to change. You always have a fundamental choice between frustration and strong focus. Your immediate response sets the energy for everyone else around you. Leaders know their attitude can either build momentum or destroy it quickly. They understand that every problem holds an important, hidden lesson for you. Life uses problems as a powerful tool to constantly strengthen your character. Seeing problems as a chance to lead means you refuse to just complain now. Leaders take immediate action because consistent action instantly builds clarity. The moment you take a single step, the problem starts to look much smaller. Sometimes the best direction you can show is simply deciding to never give up. Leaders endure difficulty and understand that every single challenge ends soon. Problems also ignite great creativity by forcing you to think differently about things. A leader uses high pressure as necessary fuel for instant innovation and new ideas. You must communicate your plan forward to people with absolute clarity and focus. Clarity builds hope. Confusion only makes the fear grow much bigger than reality. You can train yourself by changing your internal voice to a stronger self-talk. Ask what every single problem is truly trying to teach you personally now. Leaders remind themselves that big success always follows periods of challenge. Your strength is built through all the difficult things you choose to handle and overcome. Leadership requires great mental flexibility because a rigid mind quickly breaks. You must be willing to adjust your plan without losing your central purpose. Problems will always reveal your true core values and priorities in life. Your focused reaction to problems will always set your entire future direction. Choose to move with calmness and focus and show direction where others see confusion. Problems are there to reveal what kind of capable person you are becoming now. Chapter 4. Take responsibility before waiting for orders. Taking full responsibility is the single clearest mark of a deeply mature mind. It is the moment you stop saying someone else should fix this issue for you. You start declaring firmly that you personally will take necessary action now. The difference between a worker and a leader is assuming full ownership quickly. Responsibility is a declaration of commitment, not external control or force. You take action without needing permission because you have inner courage. When you take responsibility, you stop asking for approval from others. You immediately start creating rapid forward progress and positive results. You become the reliable, dependable person that others constantly count on. Leadership starts the moment you finally stop saying, "That is not my job." That limiting phrase completely prevents your own powerful self-growth. The world generously rewards all people who act with huge personal ownership. Taking responsibility also directly builds your invaluable inner self-respect. You think ahead and prepare instead of only reacting to simple instructions. Responsibility may sound heavy, but it completely liberates you instantly. You gain control over your life by accepting your choices shape all results. This profound realization instantly makes you calmer and much stronger inside. You are leading your life and making things happen, not just passively waiting. Responsibility is about having high accountability, not striving for perfection. You own your mistakes, quickly learn from them, and immediately adjust forward. A responsible person does not need external recognition to consistently act. They put in maximum effort, even when they know no one is watching their work. Pressure is the difficult element that molds people into strong, capable leaders. You begin thinking like someone who creates progress and powerful motion. People who take responsibility always rise much faster than everyone else. They move and make choices quickly when others are stuck in hesitation. To build this key habit, start with small, daily acts of personal ownership. These simple actions train your mind to act immediately instead of waiting easily. Taking responsibility also means you must own your emotional reactions. Ownership gives you great influence. Blame keeps you completely powerless. Failure is essential feedback. It is never a punishment you must endure. Every time you take responsibility, you give yourself a powerful chance to learn. Deciding to fully own a challenge brings deep purpose to your daily actions. Progress needs people who will bravely take responsibility for all outcomes now. When you take ownership, people instantly trust your consistency and your word. Leadership is mastery over your own discipline and actions, not over others. Responsibility gives deep meaning to every single task you attempt to finish. You must act consistently through discipline, not only through temporary emotion. No one is coming to save you. You must initiate change in your own life now. You make progress with whatever resources you already have in front of you. Responsibility does not wait for ideal perfection. It starts immediately with action. This commitment quickly prepares you for much greater future opportunities. Life rewards those who handle small things well with much bigger things to control. Choose to act when others hesitate and lead yourself before anyone else. Taking responsibility is freedom. It instantly lifts you to higher levels of growth. Chapter 5. Build confidence through action, not approval. Confidence is never something you passively wait for. It is something you build daily. Most people wait for someone to tell them they are capable enough now, but confidence is built from strong, repeated action, not external applause. It grows every time you move, try, and face what scares you the most. Confidence is the powerful result of honoring your promises to yourself. Approval is temporary and unstable. It shifts with every changing opinion. Real confidence comes from verifiable progress, not from easy, fleeting praise. When you act, you prove to your inner self that you are truly capable now. Many people delay action, thinking they must first feel entirely confident. This is absolutely backward thinking. Purposeful action must always come first. You gain deep belief by physically doing, not by merely thinking about the goal. Every small action you take builds undeniable proof of your capability and strength. Confidence is built in private practice and quiet, focused repetition daily. Stop waiting to feel completely ready. Start moving and gain massive experience. Leaders know that chasing approval only weakens you and your inner focus. Action trains your entire mind to rely completely and fully on yourself always. When you build confidence through action, fear loses its debilitating grip on you. You stop asking what others will think and ask what you will learn instead. Action doesn't have to be grand. It can be one small risk taken immediately. Every time you act despite strong fear, you instantly take its power away from it. Motion matters much more than emotion or temporary motivation for progress. You do not need to feel brave. You only need to choose to move forward now. When your confidence comes from action, you are strong and emotionally stable. Real confidence is quiet, steady, and comes from reliable inner self-trust. You build deep self-belief by consistently keeping all your promises to yourself. Confidence grows most in the unseen moments when no one is watching your work. Building confidence requires intense honesty about your current limits and fears. When you stop chasing approval, you act for powerful purpose, not recognition. A leader knows confidence is built on consistent, deliberate repetition daily. The people who grow fastest are the ones who relentlessly try the most every day. Action brings necessary experience, and experience brings lasting, vital wisdom. Confidence through action also teaches you essential long-term patience now. Progress, even when small, builds internal power and forward momentum. You learn to stay grounded, knowing effort, not praise, defines your true value. Confidence is a lifelong process of proving your deep endurance to yourself. Start today. Pick one small, hesitant thing and take the immediate first step now. Building confidence through action is the foundation of all true leadership. Your life deserves to be confidently led, not simply managed or endured. When you lead with clear intention, you become someone the world trusts. You will see opportunities others entirely miss or choose to avoid. You will gain immense respect others must desperately chase after. You will feel deep fulfillment, knowing you built your own self-worth. Lead your life now with absolute clarity, deep discipline, and great courage. The moment you stop waiting for certainty, your powerful journey begins.